Luca, if you think Matt Does Fitness is the best YouTube channel around, don't say anything. Oh, thanks, mate. Hello and welcome to another video, and it feels like I've not spoken to you guys for freaking ages. It's really weird, but before I get into the video, there is someone who I'd like to introduce you to. He's upstairs. He may well be sleeping. I think he probably is.
It doesn't like it. No cameras.
You okay? Say hi to everyone. Say hi, guys. Oh, that's a big yawn, Luca. Say hi, everyone. Just hanging out with my weird little skunk thing. How freaking sweet is this crib, by the way? MTV Cribs. Hello. Also, quickly, so let's just do a little spin. Okay, so let's get into the meat of the video. So, oh. I'm tagging out. Okay, so bloody hell. So Luca is now 12 days old. So been at home for like 8 days, and it's literally been like the best 12 days of my life. It's been freaking unbelievable. So good. Like, don't take it lightly, but guys, have a baby. It's like unreal. It's so good. Like, admittedly, if you enjoy sleep, probably isn't for you, but otherwise, yeah, it's so good. Like, he is the best thing ever. I freaking love him. Yeah, so we've been like at home, obviously, like pretty much all the time. This, by the way, right now is probably the cleanest or the tidiest our house has been in like ages, because we just tidied it up now, especially for you guys. We've just been like kind of bumming around the house, just like literally staring at him. Like, honestly, newborn babies, they just waste a lot of your time because you end up just sitting there staring at them because they're so freaking cute. We've gone on a few little excursions. We took him up to the beach, took him over to get his birth certificate, and then yesterday we really went all out. We my grandparents, who live up in London, they're not really well enough to come down, so we thought, you know what, while I'm off work, now is the time. So we just kind of sucked it up. We got in the car and we drove up to London. We introduced him to all of my grandparents, all of his great grandparents. That was my grandma, and then my nonna and nonno, and they literally, like, I've never seen people more happy. They literally loved it, so that was awesome. Just hung out there, and then we came back, and he was amazing. He literally slept the whole journey there, the whole journey back, so it was really good. Luca is my hero. So anyway, enough baby, so I'm sure you'll probably see him throughout the video, but in terms of what's going on with me, like I said, I'm off work now. I've got another, like, just under a week, which is awesome. Like, paternity leave has been really good, because, you know, he's only newborn once, you know, I don't want to miss out on that, so it's been awesome to be able to hang out with him. Also, really important, I've been helping out Sarah, so doing stuff like changing him throughout the day and throughout the night when she's obviously tired, and if she's like really bad during the night, I'll take him down for an hour, and that means she can get a solid hour's sleep. So just things like that. In terms of what I'm doing, I literally haven't trained for like over 2 weeks now. I've lost track of it. I did a few press-ups the other day, but I honestly haven't been to the gym in, I don't even know what day it is now, in over 2 weeks, which is pretty weird for me. Like, that's the longest I haven't trained for in a little while. But to be honest, I don't really care. Like, I resigned myself to doing that beforehand because I wanted to spend as much time with him as I could, and it's been awesome. But today, I'm gonna try and get a little bit more on track. So today I'm gonna head to the gym a little bit later on and get a session, so that'll be nice because I haven't been there for ages. We've got the midwife coming over in a bit, and then I think we might go out for a little trip. Sarah might come out when I go to the gym. I could bring Luca in there, but it's probably a little bit too soon. I think I'll leave him for at least 3 weeks until I start getting him deadlifting. Yeah, I am friggin' hungry now. I haven't eaten yet. I'm still, my eating and kind of food-based routines are all over the place, but I'm gonna grab some food now, so I'll catch up with you when I am eating something. Okay, so that was malted Wheaties, which is Aldi's clever take on shreddies, and I had some blueberries on top. I'm now having some of this, which is about like 400 ml of semi-skim milk and chocolate mint whey, which is the new. I'm mixing it up. I've gone for chocolate mint whey because I've had chocolate smooth for ages and it's good, but it's just good to get a bit of variance, you know. I'm joined currently by Mattdoesfitness, who's pretty tired right now. Luca, are you tired? You are, aren't you? He's currently in the process of shedding all his skin, so he looks like he's got a, you know, he's peeling from a suntan, but I can assure you he's not being the sun. Are you just opening one eye like a pirate? Are you? Say hi, guys. That's a funny face. Are you excited about me going training? You look really excited. Luca, if you think Mattdoesfitness is the best YouTube channel around, don't say anything. Oh, thanks, mate. Yeah, so I'm gonna finish this. Then I'm gonna have my like cod liver oil glucosamine, all that crap, and then I'm gonna go train. Like I said, I have not trained for over 2 weeks, so I feel like I'm some like scrawny little weasel. So it'll be nice to get back in there. I'm gonna do just a real standard introductory session, so probably something along the lines of 3 sets of 10 for squats, bench, and deadlift, and then if I can be bothered, a little bit of hypertrophy, but we shall see. Oh my god, I feel sick. That was ridiculous. Like, I think my fitness is just so bad. Like, honestly, for 2 weeks now, I've pretty much just been asleep or sitting down. So yeah, I think it was good to get back in there and do that, but I am paying for it now. Like, honestly, after the squats, literally midway through the bench press, I was just considering going home because I was feeling sick and got progressively worse, but I got it done. Yeah, nothing exciting, like literally super ridiculously light weights. I did 3 sets of 10 for everything. I mean, those weights, like, it's probably the lightest I've lifted in, like, I don't know, since I started powerlifting. That was literally like my second warm-up set I would normally use, that kind of weight. So it was very light, but I wanted to make sure I kind of got everything in, and just, like, I knew I was going to feel pretty rough because of the fitness thing, but just felt good to get it done. Squats, little side note, squats were particularly light. That's just because I'm trying to fix my form. Like, my right knee caves. I said it last couple of videos before Luca came. My right knee caves in, and so it makes it look like I'm squatting wonky, when actually it's just my knee is not staying out. And I've been kind of slightly aware of it for a while, like a good year, but I've just kind of buried my head in the sand. But now I figure it's a time to fix it, so that's what I'm doing. So that's why for a while my squat weights are going to be quite light until that is kind of really nailed down. Anyway, moving on. I've got, oh my god, I actually feel like I could be sick. Jesus. Got some chocolate mint whey here, which I'll have with some water. I'm drinking friggin' loads of water right now because it's really hot. It's a really nice day, actually. Probably go to the beach later. I'm pretty dehydrated. And I've also got a pretty big looking banana, pretty bulky. If Luca was to eat that, I mean, look at that, would be like, that's literally like the size of him. So I'm not saying it's going to, but that would be impressive. Okay, speaking of Luca, I want to get home and see, and this is the first time I've gone out for like 2 minutes to get stuff, but this is the first time since he was born that I've actually gone out of the house to do something properly. So I'm actually missing. That's a bit weird, isn't it? But I want to get home and see him. See you at home. Right, just got back from training. I'm whispering like a weirdo because Luca is asleep in his little bassinet. I'm gonna grab some lunch in a second, but first it's gonna cut my hair because, quite frankly, it looks ridiculous. It's way too long. I feel like a bit of a hobo, so ta-da! pretty sweet, hey? And just to give you a heads up as far as Sarah's capabilities go, she cut this whilst holding Luca, so pretty much a superhero. Right, lunch. I'm bloody hungry, we need to get some food. This is what I'm gonna have. Luca is still asleep. Okay, now he's half awake. We've got a couple of these wraps, nice thick ones. Piada Classics. And then I'm going to stick some cheese and some chorizo and some ketchup. Let's go. And here is the finished product. Gone for the red and yellow theme. I've doubled up, of course. Yeah, these are kind of like, if you look, they're kind of thick. They're like, Sarah was a bit upset I used them because she wanted to have them. Basically, because I'm a bit of a hobo, I kind of get the rubbish food and Sarah gets the good stuff and the good drinks. Because to be fair, I'll eat any old crap, so it's a bit of a waste on me, but this is all we had, so. Not good. Now, I wish I'd filmed a few days ago because, I mean, we still have a good amount of food, but honestly, 3 days ago, when you open the fridge, things were actually falling out because we had a ridiculous amount of food. Basically, when you have a baby, people buy you or bring you a lot of stuff. So again, same situation here. I mean, that is still pretty round, but 3 days ago, we had like an overspill down here because there was so much stuff. Yeah, Sarah's mum in particular has literally brought us a ridiculous amount of food. So it'll get to like early evening, and Sarah will have a text from her mum saying, "Your dinner's in the porch," and she's literally just made a massive meal and just left it in the porch. So, absolute hero. Yeah, so I'm gonna eat my double wrap, drink something because I'm sweating out. I'm still pretty dehydrated. Also, loving this bad boy. This is the My Protein like a salmon thing that I modelled the other day. Also the shorts, you might notice the shorts I was wearing in the gym earlier, there's like really long super comfy grey ones, again they're from My Protein. Luca, you can consider it. If you use my link in the description, go on the My Protein website, I promise you the stuff there is insane. Like it's so, the clothing it's not their forte, but like as a result it's really cheap and it's honestly really good, so definitely recommend. You can pick up some good shorts and t-shirts and stuff for like, you know, 10-15 quid. It's really worth a look. Again, use my link, otherwise Luca will come to your house and punch you in the face, and he's got a pretty strong punch, so bear that in mind. Right, I'm gonna eat this, then we're gonna quickly go, we're gonna pick up Sarah's mum and partner from a walk because they've been so like, awesome, super kind to us, so we're gonna try and repay the favour by picking them up and dropping them off somewhere. Then I think later on our friends are gonna come round and we're gonna get some dinner, I think, possibly, but I will, as always, keep you posted as things unravel. So, back from picking up Sarah's mum, everyone's loving the hair. We actually drove down a road and people were like walking out of their front doors and just applauding as I drove past, so it's quite nice. Now got a decaf coffee and some M&Ms, and this is what I'm gonna do with them. Drink the coffee, just something I've started doing recently. And then eat some M&Ms. I'm currently editing the video that you're watching. Sarah's is feeding Luca. Won't show that because that would be weird. Our friends are coming over. That is now a concrete plan. They're going to come over in a bit. And we're going to go and get some fish and chips. So I can't eat too much now because otherwise I won't be hungry. Although, the fish and chip shop on a Friday evening is ludicrously busy. Like last time I went there, we were talking about genuinely like a 40-45 minute queue. So I'm not holding out my hopes in terms of eating dinner anytime soon. Okay, exciting times. So our friends are coming over, we're just kind of hanging out. We've ordered some fish and chips and we're gonna go and pick it up in a second. Basically, like I said, Friday night, which is what it is now, is like the worst. Like I've honestly queued up for like 45 minutes in the past to get it. So we figured if we ordered it and then go to get it when it's done, saves the whole queuing process. Plus, you get to walk past the whole queue and be like, suckers, as you pick up and walk off with your fish and chips. Right, so we'll do that, and then I'll show you what we've got when we get it. And we're on the beach. It's like, what's the time, like 7:30? 7:30? It's pretty, I think it looks darker than actually, it's not too dark. Sarah's just gone swimming in the sea with Luca. If you look, she's right over there. Psych! She's here. Luca is in a little baby sling just tucked away there.
Dropping chips on his head.
Yeah, just eating the remnants of these bad boys. Says went for a little cod and chips. I've gone for a bigger cod and chips. That's a pretty huge bit of fish. Fish and chips is like incredibly calorific because that is just a massive amount of fat basically. Taking meat and they've been like, how can we put as many calories into this bit of meat as possible? Oh no, we'll just whack it in a massive bath of fat, but it's incredibly good. That is ketchup, or as I call it, tomato ketchup. And then these losers just got, what do you get, like huss, and I've never heard of this, huss and chips. That is a type of fish apparently. I don't really trust it. Apparently it's quite, I've tried actually, it's quite good. It's kind of like more, a slightly more meaty version of cod. I'm gonna drink this. I will see you when I've eaten it. So as you saw there, that is semi-skimmed milk, again about 300-400 milliliters, a scoop of chocolate mint whey, and then 5 grams of creatine. I'm going to have that, and then my friends, I'm going to go upstairs because although it's not mega late, when you have a baby you need to get your sleep when you can, so we'll probably try and get like an hour or two now if we can. Then he wakes up, feed him, change him, go again, and that pretty much carries on until the morning. But he is getting better. To be fair, the last couple of nights he slept like we had some good solid 2-hour chunks. So that is nice. I might do the courgette dance because what is that? Like, what? How is that a vegetable? That's quite disturbing. As far as vegetables go, that's pretty much as disturbing as they come. Imagine if you were asleep and it was just like. That's pretty weird, isn't it? Yeah, that's strange. Okay, so I'm gonna have the protein, going to bed, and that, my friends, is the end of my first video back, my comeback. I sincerely hope you enjoyed it, guys. If you did enjoy it, please give it a thumbs up. If you enjoyed meeting Luca, the absolute hero for the first time, give it a thumbs up as well. And I will see you tomorrow.